Hi, it's David Pingree. Thanks for watching another edition of Garage in Stock. This is our 2016 Honda CRF250, and we started with this thing just trying to get the power plant going. The Honda is a great all-around bike, but definitely could use a few more horsepower. It's better in 2016 for sure. So we took it to Twisted Development. Jamie Ellis there helped us squeeze an extra 6+ horsepower out of this thing. So we'll talk about some of the things he's done to the engine. He worked in conjunction with Yoshimura on the exhaust, VP Race Fuels, and all of those things collectively really helped on the dyno, according to him. We'll get that on the track and find out. We've got some other great players in here as well. The Faster USA wheel set, Renthal. We got some really cool titanium foot pegs. It's a French company called Scar. Have never used them. I'm excited to see how those go. Works Connection, as always, has been involved with our radiator brace guards. We went with some black Works Connection levers on the brake and the clutch, obviously the perch and all their other bits and pieces. So some really cool products, and I think it came out great. Decor did all the graphics. Moto Seat covered the seat up for us, and we're going to take this thing out and see how it works. We'll let you know. All right, we got some time on this bike and super happy with the way this motor came out. We got Jamie here to talk a little bit about exactly what he did. On the track, as far as the feeling goes, just more power everywhere. It picks up right away. You can come through turns, not really even mess with the clutch. And the acceleration is so fast, it's so fun. It's not very often I get to ride really quick 250Fs like this anymore, because it is a lot of work involved in getting them that way. Jamie, you got this thing running awesome. Tell us a little bit about what you did.
Well, with this build, we ended up going into the valve train and porting the head, custom valves. We have our own Cammon that we developed in-house, so that has this in it. One of the biggest things that I think you'll notice is the cleanliness of how the ECU performs. At Twisted Development, we put the bike on a dyno and go through all the throttle positions of stages of mapping. We use the Vortex ECU, and whenever we're done with that, typically, I think what you would have noticed today, that the bike is just very clean and runs through the range. We do some stuff with the engine braking that's kind of, I don't know that many people know how to do it or whatnot, so we're kind of leading edge on that, where we can kind of control the way the bike starts, feels, runs. So with the Cometic gaskets, we were able to tighten up the compression a little bit and get our perfect squish and clearances that we're looking for. So that's been pretty good, and overall I think it's just a good solid package. In this build we were really looking for longevity, something that the Garage in Stock guy can use, you know, for a season more or less, you know, with normal service intervals. So we're pretty proud of how performance related this thing is with the clearances we have. So it's been a really fun project, and thanks for having us aboard.
Yeah, we love having you. And you know, you mentioned you worked quite a while to get the starting just right so that it starts easy. And that's all mapping and things that you can control as well, which is really great. Thing starts first kick. Another really cool feature is he's got different maps in here. So today we're running VP Race Fuel, but for during the week, I do not make enough money to buy VP Race Fuel all the time. So I'm going to run pump gas. So he just switches maps. He's got several maps set up for race fuel and several for pump fuel. So if you use the same bike for racing and practicing and want to get a little bit more performance out of it on race day, you can just make that switch real easily. Something really cool I think you guys are doing that helps guys looking to save a little money but still get that performance.
Yeah, our standard philosophy is our customers are the ones who, you know, who want to race on the weekends and don't want to afford that money. So typically maps 1 through 5 will be our race setup maps, and then we'll go 6 through 10 for different versions of pump gas. And with the Vortex ECU having the 10 selected maps and then also trimmable low, mid, and high throttle positions, it kind of opens up the market to have one ECU do a lot more with the ability of a flat blade. You know, there's no laptop involved. Whenever you get to the track, you can just literally tune it yourself for a feeling that you want. And on days like today is whenever we do the custom stuff that, you know, kind of goes into the maps that we sell to the end user. You know, like I said, the characteristics, the engine braking, the feeling, how long the bike pulls in each gear, those are all tunable by the ECU. So once we have a good power package, which I believe we have today, the end result is always getting it fine-tuned here at the track.
Well, sure, a lot of fun to ride today. And again, yeah, super clean power. The revs just go as long as you want them to go. Or you can pull a gear and it picks it up really clean. So just a really fun bike to ride. Thanks to everybody that was involved. This also has WP's cone valve fork system and their Trax shock. We've got a little tuning to do to kind of get that set up for me, but it's a great setup. They've made a big push into the Japanese market for all the Japanese bikes. So we're going to be working on getting that thing dialed in here. But big thanks to Applied Triple Clamps. Also want to thank Recluse Clutches. They were part of this build. We used their manual clutch. Want to thank Hammerhead for the shifter and brake pedal on this build. And also want to thank RK for the black chain that really matches the look of this bike. Dunlop Tires, all the guys that have helped on this, Cycra Plastic, Decor, Lightspeed, Renthal, just everybody that is involved came out really great, really happy with this bike. Thanks for watching.